Hello, what's up guys? Your boy Dieterius here and welcome to another Lord of NAZARICK video. And in today's video we are going to talk about the best team comps for PVE that you can use to clear a lot of PVE content, and they prove to be so strong and unstoppable in most of the PVE content. So we're going to talk about this. So I hope you enjoyed the video and let's begin. So basically there is some themes that you can use, but the most broken one is Idol Shalatir, Original Mare, Ed Knight Albedo, and Evil Eye. Alright, I'm using this for right here and they are literally clearing everything. Most of the hard, like when I'm stuck, like it's hard for them to lose any PvE content if it comes to expeditions. As you can see, we are at episode 16 in hell. Alright, this is hell. And we can do more, but I stopped for now. And I'm going to continue later on. But they can literally clear. And in hell, like we all know, when you want to start a challenge, it's not going to be only one team. You need two teams. Alright, this is the two teams that I'm using. I'm using Knight Albedo and Mare and Charioteer and Evilai, and in here I'm using Pistonia, Maid Albedo, and Momon and PDL. Alright, these two tanks are the best, Knight Albedo and PDL. So of course, they are the first choice. In case you don't have them, alright, Yuri is proved to be really good and strong PvE and PvP as well. So if you wanna go for an easier SR that need less investment and you have her builded, you can actually replace Alibedo with her. It also can work because they are so strong and they like turn down the enemy turn meter so much that they don't even play, they hardly play the enemies. And she helps us with the taunt, but she can also stun, so it also can help. Alright, so you can replace with Yuri if you want to. But these two are unreplaceable because this is what it's all about: the turn meter down, and her earth seed damage, and her heartbreak dex damage. Really amazing and so strong together. They can literally wipe uh, like most of the PvE teams with how strong they are, and they can make you keep moving faster. She can slow them, alright? And of course it depends on how much stars you have them. The more stars, the more powerful they will be. As you can see right here, I have them both 4 star. It's not like I have him 6 or 5. So even at 4 star, they actually so strong, and it's so hard for this team to actually lose in PvE. Alright, even in PvP, they are abusing these kind of teams, and they are really strong. But our subject today is about only PvE, so they are really strong even at 4 stars. Alright, with their arc lights. If you don't have Mario arc light, grab it. Alright, no matter what. Her arc light, his arc light is the most powerful arc light in the game right now. Like you can see, it's really strong and worth it. If you want to exchange for it, go and exchange. Alright? Increases damage dealt with Earth Seed by 35% damage and reduces the hit target turn meter by 5%. So she will have 35% more damage, not 10, not 5, not 15, 35% more damage, and she will reduce the turn meters, which will help you a lot in reducing the enemy's turn meter. Alright, and as well, of course, you're going to go with the first Supreme Lord, and you're going to have this right here. Alright, this right here will help you turn the, like, it will do DOT, it will do damage, the buff that increases damage taken, and it will also reduce their turn meter as well. It will push them back. So I have this right here, this lineup right here on my Supreme Lord. Why I have this lineup right here? It's because this is needed for turn meter and some debuffs, and really do good damage when when it's maxed out. And this one will help my mages do a lot of damage. So it's at level 3. It will help us deal 24% more damage because all my team are mages. Alright, and this one, so I can do the negative burst at the beginning of the game. When you have this level 3, you can do negative burst at the beginning of the game, okay? And in this one right here, I will deal more damage to the warriors and to the rangers of the other team, which mostly most of the people have either warriors or rangers, so really helpful as well. So when you go put this supreme being right here with this specific skills, go and level them up. When you go here, for example, and you want to level up something, all right, you have to go out. When you go to the supreme being, you just go to details and then go to incantation, and they will tell you what you need. For example, I want to level this up. I need these. I press on it. It's on Hell Expedition stage 10.5. I press go, and I can just raid and get this so I can upgrade it. Alright. Always every day try to do some. It doesn't have to be all together, just so you can upgrade them because it's really gonna help you a lot. Alright. And so we to finish what we were talking about. In these teams right here, we mostly need two teams. So this is gonna be your first team right here. She can be replaced with Yuri like we said. And you can also like place a knight if you have him 6-6 with his arc light fully. He can be so strong. Or if you want this one as well, if you have him at least at 5 star with an arc light, can also be good. Alright. So Knight Alibedo can be replaced, and also Evil Eye can be replaced. You can replace Evil Eye. Like Evil Eye do a lot of damage, and she's really strong and help a lot in this and the PVE. But you're unlucky you couldn't get her. You can either use Alibedo or Cocytus. Like their both are a good PVE. AOE damage dealers, which he inflicts bleach, he inflicts burn, and can also work and can be good. But I'm using my evil eye because my evil eye is strong and she's 4 star and has her arc light as well, so why not? So basically this team right here is the strongest PvE team at the moment, alright? The strongest PvE team, the most like strong and useful team in the PvE is this one. And personally for me, I'm using this one as a second. It can be replaced with a lot. There's a lot of characters that you can replace. But this team is really strong. BDL can tank our team. And he is with his arc light as well. Really come in clutch when you get his arc light. So his arc light is really important too. If you can get it, get it. As you can see, he have double S. Really strong PvE tank as well. Like Alibedo is more helpful because of her taunt, but if you want to be more tanky, he is the choice, alright? Especially with his arc light. When after ward isolating barrier shatters, he will purify a debuff for all allies, okay? All allies. And grants a shield by consuming 90% defense for 2 rounds. He will not take 90% defense of himself and put it as a shield. No. By consuming, it means that he will take 90 from 90% of his defense. He will create a shield. All right, really helpful. So when the your ultimate run out, he will have a shield on him, and he will go and defend your other character in case they are attacking other units. It's the same as using his second skill. Every time you have barrier, he will defend other allies. All right. Really come clutch, really helpful, really strong character in here. Alright, so PDL is really strong tank. And Momon and Alibedo, because of the chase assist, they can literally single nuke any character that I want. I go for the most annoying one and just one turn him. For example, use Alibedo's second skill, use his second skill, then just attack with any of those, and then they will kill him with the assist and the chase. 1% they will be gone, especially if you have crit and crit damage on them. They will be so strong. And Pistonia is really helpful as well because of her and her arc light, which I can use my ultimate on any character that I want. I can heal 2 allies and I can make the character I want to move first. So for example, I use her second skill, I use his ultimate, alright, then I use the barrier, then I push him to play again and use his second skill so he can have chase. Or you can use his second skill, her second skill and barrier and push her ult, make her play again so I can ult with her because her ult really does a lot of damage. So this is how you can personally play it. Or if the enemy is so tanky and strong, you need to be more tanky, you can even ult him instead and use his second skill, and by the other turn that is going to come he will have his ulti up again and you can use it again and tank more and it will be more helpful. So this team has a lot of options. That's why I love these two teams. They never disappoint me, alright? Of course we lose sometimes, but what I mean and they never disappoint me, they are strong and helpful. Like you attempted 2-3 times but it will work. Like they are really strong, really helpful. You can exchange the other team. For example, if you have this team here, the same exact team right here, you have this team build, okay? You can change in this team. For example, leave PDL. Alright, you can leave PDL. And for example, go with her and him as well. Bleed and burn meta. Alright, just apply bleed and burn on your enemies. Go with the AoE, 2 team burst. It can also work. Alright, and for example, put between them you can leave Pistonia, can actually be good. Or if you want to replace Pistonia with a Renner. Alright, or if you don't want a healer, you can, like for example in here the Mari only heals us a little bit, so we're not using a heal. Here we might need a heal, but if you feel like you don't need a heal because some stages doesn't need heal. There's a lot of stages that you need to nuke fast. Heal doesn't matter. So you can put, for example, if you builded her Nabe, alright, she's will be really beautiful, or even Brain right here can actually be also strong. Alongside these, he can lower the attack, he can do counters. Alright, so there's a lot of options. Or you can, in this team, if you want to use this team, also replace her with Brain, alright, Pistonia. If you see that in this stage you don't really need a heal, you need more damage and you need other mechanics, because each stage requires different mechanics, sometimes you need to change it. So this is basically the really strong PvE teams that I've been using and you can use, and they don't disappoint. They are really strong. Alright, as for SRs, if you want to go for SRs, alright, there's a lot of nuke and so beautiful SR characters. For example, Nugan right here, really strong SR character. He can heal a lot, he can life steal a lot. He can really be useful for your team. And if you have him 5-star, like I did right here, I do right here, sorry, and above at 5-star, okay, he will be able to give you summoning principality, grants attack boost to all allies. So I will grant you attack boost and power drain at 4-star, reduces the target attack by 20%. So really good healer and really good debuffer. He deals and buffer as well. He give attack, he reduces the enemy life, the max HP, and he can heal a lot as well. So really good option in case you don't have Pistonia and Renner, you're suffering, you need a free SR healer. He can be the best choice, or Lupus Regina or Henry, also not bad. Alright, but each one has its own use. She gives damage reduction, he gives a lot of heal and buffs, and she purifies. So if you really need a purify healer, Lupus Regina is your choice. If you need a healer that can buff you and debuff the enemy, Negan is very strong and good. If you see that your team is not tanky enough, you need to be more tanky, she can help you because she give damage reduction, and she also have her goblin which heals at the beginning of the turn, so also really useful. All right, so this is for healers, and this is the options for healer. Solution, let's go for example now for the assassins that you can use from SR. You can use the spiritual right here, the captain, and solution, and that's it literally for the assassins. Is there, and Clementine, alright? Clementine is a very strong single character, alright? Single target character which can inflict the bleed. And where is it? Solution is really strong. She can silence, alright? She can silence with her ulti. Also really good and useful in some content. If you want a silence character, she can silence, alright? And he is a chase character like Momon, and he also turn meter the enemies a lot. He like reduces the turn meter of the enemies. Also so strong and useful, alright? So there is a lot of options. Even her, she is so strong if you want a shock team. I'm talking right now for SRs, alright? Like for example, a lot of people might say, okay, you're giving us a PvE teams, but all of them are SSR, and they don't feel like it's PVE, like it's F2P uh, enough of advices. But I'm why I give these advices mostly and I don't notice, it's because I am also a free to play. Like you can see, I never paid a single penny on this game. But I knew how to summon, where to summon, what I need, and I was able to build my team. Alright, so like you can see, my team is well builded, and of course it's all luck. I was lucky, extremely lucky as well. Alright, so this is why my first choices and is for 5 star. It's because this is what we personally do, and it's my job to tell you guys 100% advices that I personally are doing and from what I personally see. All right, these teams is what I'm using, and this comms it's what's so strong and helping me a lot in PvE. They are literally clutching everything in PvE. It's hard for me to find hardships with PvE content as long as you have these characters, especially this Shalatir, Mare, Night Albedo, and Evil Eye. They mostly clear most of the stuff. You only need others, but when it comes to 2 teams, you need to use 2 teams. Then, of course, you're gonna build 2 teams for it. Alright? But this team is so strong and can carry you a lot in the game. If you have them, alright, 4 star, all of them, 4 star, it doesn't matter, no need for 5 star or anything, just 4 star at least. Alright, and making 4 star is free. Just get the character 1, you can get them from Dispatch and Bond. So have them 4 star, they will clear everything for you. And as well for the advices for the 4 stars, for the SR, it's what we generally know, it's a general idea that these characters are strong. Yuri is a really strong tank as well as him, and also this guy. But if you want to be more accurate, these two are the strongest SR tanks that you can use and you can get really stuff from. Like she is really really strong, her speed is so big that you can move first and protect your allies. And he also protect the team and give attack down on the enemy. He can be so useful as well. Alright. And as you can see here, it doesn't matter if you get 5 stars. Like you can see, I have most of the 5 stars that we need right here. Some of them at 4 star I got some times, and him as well. But I'm not building them, all right, because we are FTP. Yes, we are lucky, but lucky will not give us resources, all right. For FTP, our resources are limited, and we all know that. So this is the team I'm working on, and I cannot work on more at the moment. I need to be 100 and complete the teams that I need, and in the future when other metas come and I see that I can build, we can build. So just at least build this right here, all right, like I did. 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5. All right, this is the line that I'm working on, all right. And here is the 6 and the 7 I'm started to work on here. But this is not advised, only give like this, all right. Like try to give like this at the beginning, so because your resources are limited and your characters will be weak, all right. But right now I am able to do to here, and right, like you see, she's only 7, so I'm not being able to work on her well, all right. So basically resources are limited, careful what you do, alright. And like you can see, Coquettes is only 19k, so he is also not well built. Like it's hard to do all of this as an FTP, but I'm trying my best so I can push content, so I can help you guys and tell you what's better and what is not, alright. So this is basically the best PvE teams that I personally can come with. Alright, this is the top PvE team: Albedo, Mare, Shalatir, and Vilai. And whatever you build next, it can be alright, as well as you have this to carry you for most of the PvE content. You can use the team that I showed you, or you can even use from the SR. Alright, what you see is good for your account, and what you actually can do with your resources, just do it. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. But if you want an amazing PvE content character, you want to push as much as you can, because you get a lot of good rewards to make your characters even more stronger. These team that I gave you right here, if you have them, build them, work on them, They will not disappoint you. You have my promise. Like I showed you, I have expedition on 16. I can even push more, and I will push more today. But I'm saving my stamina for some more useful stuff. But I will come back to it. And like you can see right here, in Holy Runes, in regular, we are already at floor 16. And I'm not at floor 16 because I'm stuck or something. All right, we are not you like I don't have much time, so there's a lot of stuff I'm doing, so I can do it, but I'm leaving for later. Today I might finish this and go to 16, but all this floor was finished with no problem. The minute like I was on floor 10, I stopped trying. I didn't really care for a long time, and when I got the Shalatir, Evil Eye, Mare, and Knight Alibedo from floor 10, alright, I started like, let's try for now and see what we can do with this team. Floor 10 to floor 14, I didn't even lose one time or retried one time. Alright? They literally one shot the fuck they one shot. They don't care. And at only at floor 13 and 14 they don't start to one shot, but they leave one character alive or two character maximum. Like this is how powerful they are and they can do. And of course at floor 15 you start needing two teams. Alright, I'm gonna show you. Like you can see here, this is why building two teams is really needed, so you can so you have to actually work on two teams. Like you can see, it becomes two teams needed. You need two teams from floor 15 and above. Alright, and for phantasm you can't do phantasm unless you get level 100. For example, only level 13 you can do floor 13. This is the last phantasm you can do. At floor 14 we can't. You need to level 100 unlock. Alright, so this is basically it. This is all I wanted to talk about, guys. I really hope this information helped you guys progress the PvE, because everyone here is talking about PvP, but me personally, I'm a PvE lover. I really love PvE and I love content more than PvP. So I wanted to share my information with you guys and help you as much as I can with my PvE information that I have gathered. This is the best PvE teams that I can give you guys. PvE is really fun and enjoyable in the game. PvP only gives you headache when whales one-shot you. Doesn't feel good at all. But it's also good and competitive for some people. But for me, PvE is always most important. So focus on your PvE so you can do more on your PvP. So let me do a fast run for you guys, alright, to just to show you what I'm talking about. And we're not going to go on an easy stage, alright. We're going to show you here from where I am playing stage 15 on Holy Runes, just to show you how this team actually work and how strong it is, especially the first team. The second team is kinda harder to do. This is how strong this team is, and this is why I tell you it's the most powerful team and to focus on it, alright? I'm gonna show you guys the difference between this team and this team, and I'm going to show you how strong this team is going to be more than this team. So here we go. They have a Renner and the Yuri, like you can see. This is what the most annoying ones in the Holy Runes, right? The hail and the stuff. You start with this, like I told you guys, you have it first, and then you push them a little bit to the back, and also use your AA. By the way, Mari didn't inflict his passive. It didn't work. Sometimes he doesn't inflict it, alright? So even without it, I'm gonna show you what it's going to do. It can do even more with it, alright? But see, here without it. You can see, one down, alright? Here we go. I'm not doing anything. I'm just playing the game normally. Here we go. We do this, for example. Like you can see, two are left with less than half, alright? One is already gone. And you just do this right here. How many turns it took? 9, alright? 10, 10 action on floor 15 from Holy Runes, alright? Floor 15. And look at this team, for example. If you wanna go this team right here, we're going to see who is faster and who is more efficient. Alright, so as you can see, we got one down. This is the single target nuke. We got one down already. We just go and use, for example, this right here. Alright? And we stop her from tanking and annoying us. We can silence her. And then we go and keep attacking her as well as right here. As you can see, it's already 10, and you see how many people are alive right here? It's already more, and I'm not even half there. The boss are full HP, alright? So you can see the difference in how strong the other team is. That's why I told you the Shalatir, Evil Eye, Night Alibedo, Mare is so strong. And like I told you, Mare didn't even use his passive at the beginning. If he used his passive, they were all wiped and died already. And if you have him at 5 star, he will wipe for 100%. It's literally easy game because he will do more damage. Alright, so as you can see, this team is good also, but it takes more time than the other team. The other team do it like it's nothing. But this team shows you that it's actually like a floor 15 over Holy Runes. Oh, it took long, alright? It took to 34. It took 24 actions. The first team, it took 10 actions. This is the difference, alright? This is how strong this team is. So this actually might have showed you guys and proved the point of how strong this team is, alright? So this is all for the video, guys. Thank you always for supporting me and for watching my videos. I really appreciate you guys. Don't forget to join our Discord server. I'm gonna leave it in the description if you want a beautiful Lord of Nazareth community. We are always there ready to help you guys. And you can join also our guild. We are almost full, so if you wanna come and join us on NA, Crunchyroll, or EU on APLUS. So thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Your body to you as with you guys. Peace.